Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for more of the Fruits Basket greatness. This being the 10th episode of the third season, and apparently, like, this episode aired way later than normal. I think it was like because of like a tennis thing or something like that. I think it came out at like 9 p.m. Eastern time, which is way later than usual. I think it's probably like 6 or 7 hours later than we're used to. Which really, lately, I haven't really been getting it out on time anyway. But I guess it kind of works out for me because, like I said, I'm pretty late in general, so now I'm not as late because it like got pushed back or whatever. That doesn't really matter though. We're here for this episode, and I feel like this episode right here is going to be kind of like the aftermath sort of episode. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, even with this episode and really probably the tail end of the series, I think we only move forward from here. We're only going to see progression. Probably them tie the knot on a lot of the relationships, and see the progression from a lot of our characters, especially Akito, though as well. But obviously, there's a lot of characters, so I really think that's what we're going to see with a lot of these episodes to close out the series. We're only moving forward, and I think that's a really good thing. Now, they could throw a curveball or something in there. I would not be surprised by that. We'll kind of have to wait and see. But I really think this episode right here is going to be, like I said, sort of like the aftermath episode. So, yeah, we'll see what it has going for it. We're going to get into it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, starting off with Yuki. So maybe a Yuki-centric episode. That's what they be doing. We've talked about this a bunch. Wish I could have lived in a kinder world. I wish that for kind of almost all of them. I won't say every character in the series, but that's just not how life goes. Where I didn't hurt anyone and no one hurt me. If only, right? Without ever doing anything wrong. Huh. So I'm assuming a Yuki centric episode. And I mean, just from that opening, I mean, that's just kind of like life, though, isn't it? Right? Like, you're going to have missteps. You're going to have things out of your control, really, especially. Um, there's terrible people out there. Of course, there's good people. This is something we've talked about with Fruits Basket, right? And especially like the parents, a lot of the parents in the series, and just like how a lot of things play out. Some things maybe in your control, some things out of your control. But that's just what's gonna happen, through life. You're gonna stumble, you're gonna fall, but the real ones, like they get back up, right? And they progress, they try to, they don't stay in this certain mode, right? It may be hard to get out of that. Totally understandable, And we've saw that with characters in this series, but we've saw Yuki get out of, like, he's out of that now and he's progressing. That's what we've been seeing with him, and we've been seeing that with a lot of characters too. But I think the only thing really, and we've been talking about this, the only, I guess, thing they could do potentially still, well, besides Yuki and Machi and kind of tying that up, is it would be with like Yuki and Kyo and kind of clearing that whole thing up. Now that we had that reveal with Kyo, so I think we've been talking about that like in the comments and whatnot. All right, we'll see though. Oh, my boy Kakru, what's up? Yeah, see, he being like this, there's gonna be some kind of conversation. Like, they're gonna air this out and hopefully move on. This is why I love him, man. This is why he's one of the best characters in this series. Bro. Anytime this man is on screen, I tell you, dude. She's mom. Seems like they mean business. And then we got to see Kyo and Tohru like that reunion. Oh, that too. But I'm also on about the Yuki and Kyo clearing that whole thing up too. It might be a little awkward at first or something. Oh. So Tohru's okay. I thought maybe they could do some like amnesia sort of thing, or like they didn't show her face or anything like that. But I think she's gonna be good. So Akito kind of owning up to a lot of this, as she should. And with Kurano, and with Yuo-chan. This is the part of though her development though, facing this, accepting, although it's a lot. It has to be a lot on her, you know. Yep. Man, we should have had you break this down from the beginning. we could have had this reveal way earlier. But like I was saying with Akito, you know, this is why I like to see her facing this head on. Oh man. Oh, they about to do this to me. Of course. Of course she was going to. Leave her sight. Like while they don't have him on the screen, they're like they didn't have him in the frame. They're not showing his face. I see what they did there. Really? Yeah. Woo. Oh, I thought she was like about to leave us. She's saying, "I'm going with you." Man, Yuo-chan. Yo, Kurano. Yo, you see Kurano right there? I'm happy to see him just smiling in any capacity, you know? Y'all have been slacking because Tohru just been at everything. She's being released. Good. Don't care. Oh, Haru. Haru's here. Haru's in the house. Let's go. That sound effect right there. That's best friend. Oh my god. Gee, really? Hey, I don't care, man. I really don't care. I'll take that. The light in the moon. It is like, please, please do, man. After what we've been through lately. Yeah, I heard something up there. But to not but to not face Toru though and to not be there for her. I mean, I get it in a way, but it's like that's what Yuki's really on about. I think, right? Yo, my boy is livid. You better not run away, dude. My boy, come on now. That's not what he wants, though. Like, it's not. You got it all wrong, man. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo, they throwing down in there? I mean, we saw it so many times, but Yuki, like, I'm gonna knock this into your skull. Like, yeah, you don't have to be as like you just have to be there for her. Like, it doesn't matter how cool you are or what you look like or whatever the case is, right? Tohru loves you for you, man. So just you being there for her. That's what Yuki's on about right now. And he wanted to be like you. He wanted to be like him. Can I, while they're doing this, can I get some nuggets with my pizza? That's what I was saying. Yes, like they both had these things from each other that they wanted to, like, I wanted to be like him, or I wanted these certain qualities. Yo, this is what they've needed to do, though, man. This is what they've needed to do. Like, honestly, to air this shit out and hopefully move on from this and not see each other in this certain way. Yep. Yep. Yuki, man. Yuki, man. Yo, let him know. Yo, Yuki is like us, the viewer, you know? And the person he wanted to kind of be like the most telling him this, ain't that, oh. So you know he probably taken this to heart. Yo, look at his face, man. I love this though. I love this, man. Yuki, my boy. That's what I was just saying. Oh, man. Hey, this is progress with the two of them. This is how I see it. It's not going to happen like that, but I feel like this is just great. Progress is the motto, man. I'll take any kind of steps or progress I can get. Something I have to do first. So it doesn't have to do with Tohru. Oh, of course it was going to be you. I'm not surprised by that one bit. She kind of flipped it on him. She didn't even give him an answer. That she's, I was going to say, of course not for both of them on from either side. Oh, he's going to his dad. Like he just wants to talk or just wants to move past this. Well, the man's sitting here just drinking. He's not doing anything. Are you really though? You just convincing yourself that in your head? Sounds like an excuse. Gotta get my act together. Like, is that what you really wanted? Like, maybe this, like, it's not even his mom, really. Like, maybe this is the real, like, root of the whole problem. And maybe it just, like, kind of went on to his mom from him or some shit. Hey, this is showing, like, sort of like the culmination of our boy's growth, you know? Like, everything leading up to this, like, before he could have never probably done it, something like this. But after everything we've saw, everything we've been through, dude, all I can do is shake my head. It's like, dude, just you got what you wanted, you know? Apparently not. He didn't get what he wanted. I thought it's like, this is what I was exactly saying. I was like, this dude was. It seems like the whole root of the problem. Like, this was just kind of pushed onto his mom, so it's not really his mom. Because I think we've always kind of put it on both of them in a way, haven't we? But like, there was both of the parents, but it was really. I know. It seems like you did, man. He's talking about his mom. And yeah, of course he wasn't gonna understand that at that young. Literally pushed her to that point, the dad. Oh, damn. So who's the real prick here? Who's the real cause? The real asshole who doesn't want to believe it and wants to pin it on someone else to make himself feel better? Some twisted, fucked up way. Oh my god, man. Drop the whole act. Like, and he keeps repeating himself too. And it's like, all I can do is shake my head, man. Well, perfect. As it should be. As Kyo was just saying and what he was saying too. About not going in there, and it's like Akito here. Like, that shit ain't happen. That's sad in its own way. As it is for like a lot of them. Is it too late though? Is it really too late? I feel like it's never too late as long as you living still. As long as you still are breathing. It's not just for the young. I'm moving forward. I'm going. I have to. Like, I'm not just gonna stay here in one spot. I love that though. This is what Kyo's doing. This is what Akito's doing. This is what so many characters are doing. Screw his dad though. This guy is a certified scumbag. This man's like bottom of the barrel, like worst of the worst. He's gonna be the one who stays in there, keeps drinking all day, stays behind, doesn't try to move forward. Ooh, those same lines we heard at the beginning. This is what I was talking about. I know I keep saying this is what I was talking about. I feel like a broken record, but literally, earlier in the video. I love that. That's just life. Yes. Who is it? It's Machi. It is Machi. 100%. It is Machi. It better be Machi. It better be. Oh, of course. Of course. Who else would it be? I want to see you. Come see me right now. Yes. Oh, that look in his eyes, man. That look in his eyes, dude. Yo, is he... Oh, I thought he was already about to be there. I'm like, what? Yo, they still eating pizza? Did he have the nuggets? I didn't see the nuggets. I don't know if I caught him or not. Yo, she'll forgive you. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Of course she will. Yep. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, man. My girls. Wait. Wait. Who is she come? Yo. Just seeing her, like, you know how much you love her right here, man. Yeah, he's right. None of that even matters. Yep. Who cares about all that shit and trying to measure it or whatever? Like, yo, yes, man. Oh. Oh, man. Right, no choice but to laugh. Oh, he's gonna chase after? We going back to normal somewhat? Yo, she shouldn't be running like this though, getting out of the hospital. Yeah. Bro. Yo, Tohru fast. I want her. Dude, what a thank you they ended off on that. Like, thank you. Really. Because that shit with Kyo and his dad, although it had some really motivational, great message behind it. Like with Yuki, kind of reflected onto Yuki and even Akito as well. So I love how they did that with the three of them, really. But a lot of the characters are doing what that kind of message was there at the end towards the end of the episode. Oh man. So it looks like things are kind of going back to normal. But is it really normal? Like it's going back to where we want it to be, is how I would say. You know, because like this episode was really big on life. Like there's still gonna be road bumps. There's still gonna be a lot of progress to be made with our characters. They still gotta keep walking forward, moving forward. You know, but with Machi and Yuki, Tohru and Kyo, obviously the biggest one in my eyes. I mean, we even had like Yuo-chan, Kurino in here, Hiro, and Kisa. So that's what they're gonna do, right? Like they're really kind of starting to tie the bow on a lot of the ships, you know, which makes sense because we're towards the end of the series. But this episode, honestly, besides like the stuff with Kyo and his dad, I love the Yuki and Kyo scene, especially what we had from Yuki. That shit was just phenomenal. You know what he was saying to him, And you could tell it was really sticking to Kyo. And especially with Kyo, what we've got with Kyo lately, and just even probably like the beginning of this season, Kyo, it wouldn't have impacted Kyo like how it did in this episode because of what we've been seeing recently in this realization that he's faced, you know? So I think, like I said in the video, it really shows how far Kyo has come, how he was being with his dad in that scene, and even like with Yuki, because you could tell it was really sticking, and it was really, it really was striking something in him. Like it was actually like he was understanding, and he's like, "What am I doing?" Right? Like he's right, so that was great. Much needed as well, though, for that to kind of be aired out, and I feel like this is a good step for Kyo and Yuki. Now, it's not going to be perfect, right? It probably won't even be perfect by the end of the series, but to sort of get somewhere, this is a great step, a big step in the right direction, because they don't see each other as enemies anymore, I feel like, with this. And with Kyo reaching the realization, even Yuki here, and then both airing it out, like, I wanted to be like you, and vice versa. That's big. This was a big scene. With that, we did have some great comedic moments in this episode, though. So I'm really happy. Like that last scene, that was beautiful, but also really hilarious. And then even with the beginning of the episode, right, with Kakeru, anytime my man is on screen, it's just like, you're gonna have a good laugh. You're just gonna have a great time. So I really loved that. And like I mentioned, also Yuo-chan and Kurano, Kisa and Hiro, although it was kind of brief. What we had with Akito in this episode, I know some people probably have had their problems with it, that like, oh, it seems like Akito's doing a 180 like so quickly and all of that. I still stand by, and I mean, even in the show, it's still apparent, right, that not everyone's just going to forgive her or like nothing even happened. Like it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be like they're talking about the central theme of this episode and just lately, step by step. Is not just going to happen like that with everyone forgiving Akito or moving past it or whatever the case may be. Akito, she's moving forward though, so you got to respect that. She's not staying in one spot like maybe the old lady is, like we saw there with Akito. Like, is she just going to keep staying there? Because I don't think it's too late for her to change. As long as she's still living and breathing, she can change. Kyo's dad, it's kind of a parallel there. Like Kyo's dad, is he just gonna stay in his room and drink and make excuses and whatnot for the rest of his life? Is he not gonna move forward? Right? So certain characters are making these decisions to move forward, and that's what I respect. So with that, with Akito, I know people maybe saying whatever. It feels like maybe it's happening too quickly. Maybe, right? But I still have to respect the actions she's taking and how she's trying to make things right. She's trying to do her best to make things right and move forward and get better. And just, it's still going to take time from the others though. But all around, fantastic episode once again. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. I think I've really hit on everything I wanted to talk about with this episode. There's a lot, definitely a lot. But we have a couple more episodes, right? We have, I think, three more episodes to go, I want to say. So cannot wait to see how they leave things off with these final 3 episodes, the final stretch here. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode of Fruits Basket. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.